All right, Zakai, advanced to the SEC title game. You beat Auburn, a team that everybody's got number one all year. I feel like you guys have been a little bit disrespected throughout the season. How much has that kind of motivated you guys?
It motivated us a lot, Even we was number one in the country for 5 weeks or whatever it was, and people were still saying we shouldn't be number one, we shouldn't be this or that. So every single day we came in with that chip on our shoulder that we got to get better. Still thinking whether we number one in the country or 101 that people are disrespecting us and thinking that we aren't as good as we are. So every single day we pride ourselves on just getting better, and even coming down to Nashville, we told ourselves that we came here to win a championship, not to beat Auburn, not to beat Texas, but to win a championship. And I feel like the guys showed a lot of that fight today.
How big was this one for you? Again, just getting the momentum. Obviously, like you said, you want to win an SEC title, but momentum going into the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, it definitely is a lot of momentum. This is the best conference in history. We're going to go down in history, and just winning a tournament like that, it would just mean so much to us. And especially going into March Madness, every single game in the SEC play, playing against the best teams in the country night in and night out. So, going into March Madness, winning a tournament like this or even winning a few games in this tournament definitely gives us a lot of momentum.
You guys just kind of go about your business. You watch Auburn, they talk a little bit of trash. We know that. You guys just go about your business. How much has that kind of added to the fuel and kind of what makes you guys really good?
Yeah, well, I feel like it just comes from our preparation. Every single day in practice, we go at it like we don't know each other. Coach Barnes goes at us every single day. We might even have some success. And, if you come into practice and you're not practicing as hard as you can or being who you should be, he going to get on you and tell you, you got to get better. You're being selfish, like things like that. So I feel like when we play against teams that, chirp a little bit or talk a little bit of trash, it doesn't, I don't say it fazes us, but it just fuels us a little bit more.
Last one. Where would you have been if Barnes didn't offer you a scholarship right now?
Grant Hurst, my teammate, he actually asked me this, and my answer was a little bit crazy, but I don't know where I really don't know where I would be. I was thinking about quitting basketball around that time. I'm just thankful and blessed that I was given this opportunity, and the Lord has brought me a long way.
Imagine if Zakai Ziegler had quit basketball and hadn't had the opportunity to play here. Listen, Tennessee, another big win for them. I can't buy all the way in on this team, but every time I try to sell all my shares in Tennessee, Goodman, here's the danger. I don't think I'm going to get all the way in because every time I get all the way in on Tennessee, they end up collapsing. So I'm going to let you handle all the way in.
You've done this every year. Like for the last 3 years, you've gone all in and it's backfired. I have never put all my chips in on the Tennessee Vols. I'm putting them all in at this point and saying Tennessee is going to be a Final Four team. Watching them today and the last couple of days, really, I just think, again, you look at it and you're like, they got Lanier, they got Ziegler, they got a defensive-minded big man. Meshack just plays like an MFer. Gainey can score now. I think the biggest difference, honestly, might be Gainey and the fact that he's a guy now who can score in multiple ways. He can put it on the floor. Obviously, we know can shoot it. Phillips is a beast, and he plays so hard coming off the bench, buys into his role. The key, as I've said it for a month, 2 months now, is Igor Milicic. He is the key to me to whether Tennessee is a Final Four team.
Yep. I will say this, Goodman. If you're all the way in on Tennessee, you really do look good in orange. Listen.